Before I get started, we have the representatives with the Attorney General's office, Jed Bassett and Kristen Kelly, who is here with us, and of course the Chief of Police. And I'm Tony Akins. I'm the mayor here in Lenoir City, and welcome. But we wanted to announce that the Lenoir City Police Department, along with the Knife Drug Task Force, consisting of members from the Lenoir City Police Department, the Loudoun County Sheriff's Office, the Attorney General's Office, and the Loudoun Police Department, has conducted a significant, what we think is a significant raid against a local business here, along with the subject that's been arrested, and I'll let the chief get into who that is in just a moment. But my message is, of course, no matter who you are, if you're dealing in drugs in Lenoir City, you're going to be arrested. So this individual was arrested today. There was search warrants conducted on the business and at his residence, and certainly the Drug Task Force has put in numerous man-hours in making this case against this individual, and we certainly, Chief, we certainly commend the Police Department and the Drug Task Force for doing that, and I will turn it over to you and let you. I'm sure they have some questions that you'll be able to answer for them.
Sure. Thank you, Mayor. So I am Don White. I'm the Chief of Police here in Lenoir City. We got information passed along to the 9th Judicial Drug Task Force, which we have officers assigned to, and so this investigation started back in early December. There's an individual that owns a business here, and as well as a residency, and the information that was received was that this individual had a large marijuana grow operation inside the city limits. So after 8 weeks or so, we were able to obtain enough probable cause to get search warrants signed this week, and so those warrants were executed at the business as well as the residence on West Broadway, and that search resulted in finding what we do consider a significant indoor hydroponic as well as a potted grow operation. We found up to 85 mature marijuana plants. This is high-grade marijuana. Each plant produces up to or even above a pound per plant at $3,000 to $4,000 a pound. So we consider it a significant operation. So that is now been shut down, and the individual that is currently incarcerated and arrested for this operation is John Rabori, and he does own an automotive repair business in downtown Lenoir City. And I'll just open it up for any questions.
The residence was the growing location, but the business, was that a growing location also?
That was not a growing operation. That was not part of the actual grow. That was we did make purchases from the business, so it was part of the operation because he was growing in one location and selling out of the other.
So far, there will only be one arrest?
So far, there's only one person in custody. That's correct.
Does this person have a criminal background history or anything? Or?
Nothing that I can comment on at this time.
So he was basically growing at the house, distributing out of the automotive repair shop?
Yeah, he was distributing out of both locations. And the business location, one of the areas of major concern is it is directly across the street from a park and playground area.
Is anything else confiscated that might be illegal, guns and whatnot? Is that?
We've still got agents and officers on both sites that are still currently searching. We wanted to get you guys in and allow you to do the press conference before the 4, 5, and 6 o'clock news this evening, so we wanted to give you that opportunity to get down here and take some photographs and get this information out.
So you have 85 plants that you confiscated. Can you kind of put that in perspective for what you guys have dealt with in the past and kind of how significant that is for you all?
Well, normally, if you think about a pound of marijuana would be at the next level. It'd be probably above a standard street level drug dealer. Some, people are buying ounces of marijuana for personal use. So when you're talking about a plant that produces a pound or above, and you've got 85 or more plants that you're continuing to groom, and you're cycling your operation, that equates out into quite a bit of money and putting quite a bit of high-grade marijuana on the street.
Can you spell his last name?
Yes.
Or is?
It's John Nicholas Rebori, Reboi.
Do you have any idea how long that operation has been growing?
Well, from the looks of, I can't tell you exactly how long he's lived in the residence, but based on, he had definitely grown through multiple cycles and had new plants growing. There was old plants still left in the house that had been completely clipped, and the root ball system was still in the residence and had not been discarded.
Do you have his official charges?
I do not.
Now, in terms of moving forward, what should folks be on the lookout? I mean, this happened in, you said, a neighborhood, correct?
Sure.
So when folks are looking around their neighborhood, they see suspicious activity, what are some of the things they need to be on the lookout for?
Well, like the mayor said, our job and focus is to eliminate any kind of drug trafficking, whether it be heroin or marijuana. We look at it all the same. It's all illegal. And we don't want it here, and we want to keep our neighborhood safe and our businesses, and we want to rid Lenoir City of any criminal element, period. So if neighbors see strange behavior such as traffic coming and going, that's probably the number one thing of anybody that's distributing out of a residence is they've got a lot of traffic coming and going, and it doesn't have to be at night. A lot of people always think that drug traffickers only work at night. They work night and day. So if they see a lot make it known. We've got a hotline for the 9th Judicial Drug Task Force. They can certainly call the police department or the sheriff's department, and just we would rather look into something rather than not. But you kind of know your neighbors, and if you see that kind of strange activity where people are coming and going and only staying 5 or 10 minutes, multiple cars, more than what would be considered normal, in the indoor marijuana grow situations, they'll usually produce quite a bit of trash, but they'll also black out their windows. You never see the lights on because they do have the windows blacked out on the other side of their curtains because of their grow operation. So it's probably the number one thing is just know your neighbors, and when you see that suspicious activity, make it known.
Do you have that age? Can you give the age of them?
And was this all flour, no distillates or concentrates or edibles or anything like that, just flour?
No, this was just all marijuana plants.
Flour.
Mm-hmm. So he is. $38.
You live in a house alone?
As far as we know, yes.
The last thing for me just is a business owner. I guess are his employees coming looked at, and do you anticipate charges for anyone else kind of coming in?
Well, at this stage of the investigation, this all just occurred this afternoon at 1:30. So right now, we'd not be able to comment on future charges for other people. Right now, the business is closed, and we'll continue the investigation and make that determination at a later date. Anything from the News Herald? Or
What's the hotline number?
uh,
I don't think I know the hotline. We'll have to get that to you. We'll post that for you.
right, yeah.
The 9th Judicial Drug Task Force has
Hmm.
website.
And obviously, you can always call the police department, 986-2005, and we can get that information passed along as well. Anything from the district attorney's office?
No, I think the mayor and the chief summed it up pretty well. I think it was just another good example of the collaborative efforts of both local law enforcement in the execution of the simultaneous search warrants. as well as the investigation of the 9th District Drug Task Force. So it was a good day.